Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Adam here, aka the Sound Scotsman, and this is episode 32 of Smart Souls. First thing on the list we're going to do today is start collecting the last of the loot for the Knight's Honour trophy. And it means speaking to this treacherous little bastard, Trusty Patches. But I just want to remind you guys, did you remember to make your large divine weapon so you don't have to go through that absolute clusterfuck that is the divine ember portion of the Tomb of the Giants? So hopefully you remember to do that.
Oh, we meet again. How many of you are there? You've come at the perfect time. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. There you are. Have a nice look at them. Oh, relax. No more funny business out of me, my friend.
So, learn gesture, yes please. Purchase item. Now, my god, he is a bit of a rip-off with these humanities and things, but what you will see is Crescent Axe. That we need for the trophy. We do need that for Knight's Honour trophy. You can kill him and he will drop it, but for the time being I would rather collect the masks. We don't need these for Knight's Honour. The Mask of the Father, the Mask of the Mother, the Mask of the Child. We don't need that. It's just fun to have each of the masks because they all have special abilities. So it's worthwhile buying them. Mace, obviously crap. Talismans, not overly worried about that. But the Crescent Axe, I could buy it from him or I could kill him. In this particular situation, the Eyes of Death as well. You know, if you missed out on the Gravelord Servant stuff, you can pick up some more here. But I am actually going to... I'm not bothered about this outfit here. Don't really care for it that much. So instead, I'm going to kill him.
Nothing appeals to you?
Yeah, shut up, Patches. He's going down. So just to prove to you that you can just kill him. Gonna do it.
Curses. How in the... What did I do? What did I do?
Extremely satisfying. There we go. That's that part dealt with. Now on to the next thing. Now time to put our souls in the bucket. Ready to see the last level? In the main part of the game anyways. Into the Kiln of the First Flame. Now, I would like to say a special shout out to Jude, just for a little second, from Jude's Archives. She helped us out in the Bed of Chaos episode, aka the Bitch of Izalith. She absolutely hates Black Knights. Cannot stand them. If anybody's been on her channel, you can obviously tell that there's something with Black Knights because she made some videos about it. Well, it's basically she is terrified of them, so she sometimes dresses as a Black Knight, sometimes goes out of her way to actually go ahead and kill Black Knights. But watching this video is a bit like if you're scared of Freddy Krueger and then just for giggles you decide to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. It's kind of along that way. Some of you may actually have played with her. If you're part of the PlayStation 4 Dark Souls Remastered group, then you might have actually played with her without realising. So, that's quite interesting. Anyway, Black Knight Sword, Titanite Chunk, yes. We need to get from here, I have got the gold Serpent ring on, we need all the Black Knight gear. Okay, that's the last of the things we need to collect for the Knight's Honour trophy. I've showed you at one stage or another every other thing that we need on the list, excluding obviously the boss soul weapons. We've spoke about that before. I know you know, and you know I know you know that we cannot get the boss soul weapons until New Game Plus. We can get most of them in New Game Plus, but we're still missing 2 by New Game Plus. Assuming you go for the Miracle, of course, rather than the Great Lord Great Sword. Anyway, so I missed his one. Obviously have to come back, get that. But what does that mean exactly? If you want to know exactly what we want for the list from the Black Knights, it's the Black Knight Sword, the Black Knight Great Sword, the Black Knight Great Axe, the Black Knight Halberd, and the Black Knight Shield. Everything else you probably already have by this point if you took the time to farm it. But needless to say, it is worth coming down this way and farming chunks as well, because you see, they're very generous with their drops. Now, this one, I'll admit myself, I'm not overly keen on this little bit. It's heights for me. I hate in the game. There he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. But do not forget this. The Black Knight set. Lovely set. You can cosplay yourself. Why not invade people and terrorise them as a Black Knight? Just for giggles. Right. I do not want hit with that axe, but I really, really do want it. Oh, lovely. It's a cool looking axe. And the last one. There we are. Relatively easy anyway. Unless, of course, you are terrified of Black Knights. So, that away is the last boss. Now, I can't tell you what to do. Some of you may be eager and just desperate to go ahead and do the last boss fight. But Personally, for a couple of reasons, I would actually recommend that you don't. You do the DLC instead, before you press on. One of the reasons being, once you've handled the DLC, going in there and fighting the last boss will actually be a piece of cake. And of course another reason is the armour sets in the DLC. One of which this little buddy here will have in stock. Can't wait to show you that one. Okay, so armour might not be your thing. Well, what about these nifty spells? 4 of them, all to be collected in the DLC. This is New Game Plus Plus, by the way. Let's do a little damage check, shall we? $1,405. Okay. So you're probably convinced by now. Just one look at that Pursuer spell in action and you're like, hell yes, the DLC sounds awesome. I haven't even had to mention their new pyromancy, new weapons, new bosses, cutscenes, and a whole bunch of other things. So that only really leaves one question. Is it worth grinding out all the stuff on the list so far in New Game, or is it okay to leave it in New Game Plus, the things that we missed? Well, would you like to see what the damage is like in New Game Plus? Let's take a few hits from this hollow here with 40 vitality. What about a couple of hits from this guy? He's on our list. We need his shield and his sword. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of an idea of what to expect from New Game Plus, and helped you maybe answer in your own mind of whether you want to farm out all the stuff for Knight's Honour in New Game, well, as much as you can at least, or whether to wait till New Game Plus. There is no right or wrong answer, only personal opinion. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.